Hello guys, today I'm going to show you how you can create and design a login screen on React Native app. So it will be applicable for both the platform by default on Android and iOS, right? And I wanted to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and advanced Happy New Year 2019, or just simply Happy New Year 2019 depending upon when you are watching this video. Okay, so let's get started. So here is my project, right? In previous tutorial I have already shown you guys that how we can implement this custom font on React Native app. If you haven't watched that video, I will suggest you can go and watch that video by clicking on I button up over here. Okay, so I'm going to work on that project. Okay, so over here I'm just removing these instructions, so I don't need platform API from React Native, and this looks okay to me. So let me just rearrange this. Okay, so style sheet, text and view. So over here, welcome to React Native. Here I will say login to my app. Okay, and let me just remove it. So here it is, the login to my app and the instructions. So I will also get rid of this later. So first of all, let me change the background color. Okay, so my background color will be this. So let me check. Okay, I got my color. I need to change the text color. Okay, so color, I want it to be white. I want it to be white. Okay, and now I have to add few text input. So I imported it from React Native, and let me add this over here, text input. So styles dot input. So over here, input, I make this with 90%, and the background color I want it to be white. Okay, and let me put a placeholder over here, username. So let me just refresh it once. Okay, we got our text input. Let me give some padding. Okay, so it's quite nice. And let me just do another thing, margin bottom will be 10 pixel. Okay, so 10, and over here I need to copy for another text input which will be password. Okay, so we got our two fields over here. Now we need to add two buttons. Okay, I'm going to add a login button and a sign up button over here at the bottom of these two text inputs. Okay, so first I'm giving it a view. Okay, the wrapper view, and then here will be touchable opacity. Okay, so touchable opacity will work as a button. Okay, and we can customize the look and feel of it. So touchable opacity over here, and within that touchable opacity text, first it will be login and the second one will be sign up. Okay, so here we can see that login and sign up is visible right now. So over here you can see that we can click on it and it is giving some response by giving some opacity effect on it, right? So now we need to implement some styling over here to get this properly done. So styles, user button, user button, and give this wrapper view a style. Okay, it will be styles dot button container. Okay, and for this text I'm going to give it a styles button text. Okay, so copy this. Okay, so we have applied the stylings and now we need to define the styles over here. User button, for user button I will give a background color. This is the hex code of the color which I wanted to give, and over here padding, let me give a 15 pixel padding and give it a width of 45%. Okay, so let me check it first. Okay, so it have come over here and now buttons are aligned vertically. We will look into it later. Now let me just first put a button text styling. Font size I want it to be, for font size I want it to be 16. Now let me increase the font size 18. Okay, and text align to be center. So now let me just fix this, align these buttons horizontally besides each other. Okay, now for that we have give these two buttons a wrapper view which is button container, right? So now let me just give some stylings for button container. Flex direction will be row and justify content will be space between. Okay, so now you can see that these two buttons are horizontally aligned besides each other, but there is no separation between these two, right? So we need to separate these two to give the user a clear overview which button is where, right? So now we need to do another thing. We have given this button container a styling, right? So we need to put a width also over here which will be 90%. Okay, so after giving it a width, now we can see that our buttons are properly visible right now and there is a proper separation between these two. Okay, and now if we rotate the device, okay, then also it will be perfect, right? You can see the alignment is perfect on landscape mode and portrait mode both. Okay, so now we can see that our layout is working properly on iOS. Okay, and let me do some customizations also over here. Right now on username we can type something and on password also we can type something, but all it is visible over here. But for the password field we need to show some dots or some stars, this kind of thing. We would not want to display the letters, right? So for that purpose, on text input there is a attribute called secure text entry. Okay, so if we save it, then we can see that our text is not visible over here. Okay, and for the button, I wanted to right now show some alert. Okay, so on press I wanted to show some alert. So login works, and for sign up I do the same thing. It will be sign up works. Okay, now saved it. Now click on it. Login works. Click on sign up works. Okay, so now we have seen it on iOS simulator, and let me open this project on Android also, so we can see how it is rendering on that platform. Okay, so here is our Android emulator is running. So let me just compile this project for Android platform. Okay, so React Native run Android. Okay, so now our app is running on Android also, and we can see that our layout is rendering properly on this platform also. But over here I wanted to make another customization. Over here we can see that at the top of the screen we can see the status bar, right? And the color is gray over here, but I wanted to give it a look of our app styling. Okay, so I want it to be like this blue. Okay, so now let me just grab the status bar API from React Native, and over here I can give status bar a background color which will be the color of our app background color. Okay, this is the background color I want the status bar to be, and then the bar style also I want it to be light content. Okay, so now save this and check this on Android. So now we can see that status bar color is also the blue color which is on our app, right? Okay, so now we can see that our app is looking and working properly on both the platform in similar ways, right? So this is it. This is the tutorial. I hope you liked this video and learned something new from this video. If you liked the video, then give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys later on another tutorial. So thank you.